and welcome to Nina Cucina. Today I am making my pumpkin spice bread. It's a perfect breakfast treat and it's also a perfect hostess gift. Let me show you what's going on my work table and we'll get started right away. Now, the basis of this bread is almond flour and flaxseed meal. This is totally gluten-free, so you don't have to worry about allergies for your friends. We've got some maple syrup and a little bit of egg white powder that's going to boost the protein, some applesauce to keep it nice and moist, and of course, pumpkin puree. Now this is just simply canned pumpkin puree right off of the grocer's shelf. It's carried just about all year round, so you could make this in the middle of summer if you wanted to. A couple of eggs and our spices. Now we've got some cinnamon and nutmeg and ginger, a little bit of cloves, of course, a little sea salt, our baking soda, that's our leavening, and some orange extract. All those flavors together give this bread nice, warm, comforting flavors. It's simply delicious. Let's get started by putting everything, and I do mean everything, in the food processor. It's that simple. I'm just going to go ahead and pour my two flours, as I'm going to call them, in. My almond flour and my flaxseed meal. There we go, in it goes. And just go ahead and pour that maple syrup in. Maple syrup has such a cozy flavor too. That butteriness I just love. I'm just going to go ahead and put the egg white powder in. Now the food processor really does all of the work here for you. You don't have to worry about a thing. It's just going to whiz it right along. Now there goes the applesauce. And that yummy pumpkin puree. What a gorgeous color. All right, now I'm just going to crack these eggs into a little bowl first to check them for freshness. You never want to crack an egg directly into your batter, just in case you run into one that's rotten, which I've only had happen once, but once was enough for me. Ruined the whole batter and it smelled up the whole kitchen. In they go. And let's just put in all our spices. A quarter teaspoon of sea salt just to bring up all those lovely spices, and the orange extract. Easy as that. Let's lock down this processor. And on it goes. Now I'm just going to go ahead and scrape down that bowl once to make sure that I get every single little bit of goodness mixed together there. One more little spin. There we go. Now, it's that easy. Let's unlock this. Now I'm going to put my finger in the center and hold down this blade so it doesn't pour into my dish. Now I've got here a parchment-lined loaf pan. So simple, just a non-stick, nothing fancy. I'm just going to go ahead and pour that batter right into the loaf pan. There you go. Even it out. Take a little bit of this spoon here and just get the last little bit here. There we go. I don't want to miss out on one single ounce of this. There we have it. Give it a little shake. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it into a preheated 325-degree oven for about 45 minutes or until the tester comes out clean. It smells wonderful. My pumpkin spice bread has just come out of the oven. It's steaming hot, so I'm going to let it cool on the cooling rack in the loaf pan for about a half an hour or until I can easily handle it. I don't want to burn myself. Then what we'll do is we will turn it over and let it cool the rest of the way. Now our pumpkin bread has been cooling for about a half an hour and I can handle it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my knife along the edge just to give it a little loosening. This is a non-stick pan, but you notice I did not butter it at all. Just put the parchment paper in the bottom. That's really all it needs. Give it a little push around here, make sure it's loose. And I'm just going to turn it over. Just invert it just like that. Peel off that parchment paper. Oh, it's still nice and warm. I want to dig into it right now. And turn it over and let it just cool for about another 15 minutes so it doesn't all fall apart when you cut into it. Now it's nice and cool, still a little bit warm, which is nice. Oh, yummy. I'm gonna just slice a few slices of it. I'm gonna arrange it on this nice platter. This actually serves about 17 people. You're gonna slice it just like you do bread. Look at that. Isn't that just yummy? It's a nice dense cake. It's got lots of vitamin A. It's got lots of fiber from that wonderful flaxseed meal. Let's just do a few of these. Now, isn't that gorgeous? That is a beautiful, moist bread. Oh, doesn't that look yummy? How's that for breakfast, for a little mid-afternoon snack, or when you wake up in the middle of the night? I'm going to go ahead and bring this out to my guests. Thank you for joining me today at Nina Cucina. I'll see you next time.